Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to Zinematic Gaming. If you love single-player RPGs, you are at the right place. Today I am bringing you new details of a Metaphor Refantazio. Basically, if you love the Persona series, this is similar to that. So stick till the end, and I will tell you everything you need to know about this exciting new title. The similarities to Persona is not a random occurrence. The game is developed by Studio Zero, which was formed by Persona series director Katsura Hashino, character designer Shigenori Sojima, and composer Shoji Meguro. So they know how to make these games work, and we know what to expect. Published by Atlus, it's set to release on October 11th, 2024, on PS4, PS5, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox Series XS. The game explores the themes of reality in a medieval fantasy world that mirrors the contemporary real world. Metaphor Refantazio is clearly adopting the familiar Persona formula, but it's doing so for something seemingly bigger in scope from both a gameplay and storytelling perspective. It's aimed at both longtime fans of the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series, but detached from the legacy of those games, making it extremely welcoming to new players. Now let's talk about key features. The daytime will be used for your quests. Dive into dive in, and hunting for treasures. At night, you will need to focus on building bonds, strengthening relationships, and increasing your virtues. Usual nighttime stuff. Usual nighttime stuff, building bonds and strengthening relationships. As you can guess, time management is key here, where you need to choose your actions wisely to achieve your ultimate goal. We will also get to explore huge world maps aboard the Gauntlet Runner, traveling to faraway dungeons and towns across an expansive world. The game has promised dozens of characters to interact with and associated side activities that will steal your attention away from your main quest. Many side quests will come with time limits. With exploration comes the danger of enemies, and we need combat to deal with that. The combat system combines turn-based strategy with real-time action. We can customize the party through what they call ARCHTYPEs, giving us the freedom to personalize our adventure. ARCHTYPEs are essentially job classes that are unlocked both as the story progresses and as you increase your bonds with various characters. The combat is a mix of Persona, flashy combat, and Shin Megami Tensei, player actions, during battles rather than a more fixed turn order. Metaphor Refantazio also has an attack option called Synthesis, a team ability that lets you combine the magic and archetype abilities of two characters to attack at once, letting you target multiple foes, but at the expense of consuming a party member's turn. It seems flexible with dozens of weapons, spells, archetype rolls, and a list of allies at your disposal. The experience earned from battles can be allotted to 5 categories: strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck. The basics. There's also another leveling system that evolves your abilities outside of combat, called the Royal Virtues. They depend on the choices you make in interactions with other characters. They are courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. Imagination. The Royal Virtues will help you with building or breaking relationships. The game's main objective is to gain enough renown to become king. Boasting your eloquence will make you a better public speaker, and therefore more electable. The developers have even said that in some cases you'll physically fight your political rivals, and in others you'll face them in other arenas, like speech contests. Player's choice will play a huge role in this game. You will not be allowed to do everything in a single run. Instead, you will have to pick and choose which missions you embark, and alliances you'll form. Personally, I love this system as it makes choices rewarding and increases the replayability. And I'm all about replayability. Now, let's talk about the story and what's at stake. Our story unfolds in a medieval fantasy realm, mirroring our own world. The king of the realm is assassinated, while a unique form of magic only previously known to the king is also invoked. These events end up setting the stage for a tournament to be held across the world in order to decide the throne's successor. We will enter this royal tournament. To succeed, we must participate in the royal tournament and unite with allies from various tribes. Together, we will face trials that test resolve, uncover the secrets of the kingdom, and strive to bring peace to the kingdom. The player character is ostracized by wider society for being tainted with the inheritance of forbidden magic. and we will embark on a quest to lift a curse placed on our childhood friend, the Crown Prince who had just witnessed his father's assassination. Throughout the journey, you will be accompanied by a fairy companion called Gallica, Battlestar Gallica, whose immense knowledge and ability to sense magic aids him on the path ahead. Other party members include Stroll, a nobleman, Helkenberg, a knight, and Heimsme, a former knight. Personally, I love the premise of this one. While the story is following a common trope, I'm interested to see their play on things. Building relationships in a medieval fantasy setting. The combat overall is familiar with a few add-ons, but hey, if it ain't broke. As a fan of Persona, a medieval version of that game with improved mechanics is always welcome in my opinion. The game also seems to go deeper into the moral dilemmas more than before. What do you think? Are you hearing about Metaphor Refantazio for the first time? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what I do, like the video as it helps a lot, and I will see you soon.